Yo, what's up? Oh, what's up, what's up, what's up? So, I need chopstick. Let me see if I can reach. I need to get one more thing. And one more thing. Alright. So, I just wanted to pop in real quick and say something. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm out of it. Yeah. So, for those of you who did not know, I had reconstructive knee surgery on the 21st of this month. Now, in order for them to fix my hamstring and meniscus that I ruptured so nicely, they had to harvest a hamstring from my other leg. I'll show you. But yeah, so I go in for surgery on the 21st, right? And it's a day in, day out, like it's an ambulatory surgery. I'm supposed to go home that day. So I'm in now, you know what I mean? I've already had 2 knee surgeries before this, so this is not my first time around getting my rodillas opened. Sorry if I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't have my glasses in. But yeah, so the only problem I have is with a little bitty guy called anesthesia. I don't like to wake up, and I don't like to breathe. So they ended up sending me to the emergency room through ambulance, and I ended up staying there. And I ended up dying. No, I'm just kidding. Probably did and then just came back. But no, I don't remember a bunch, but I do know I was in the emergency room. It was hella sucked. They were literally, it was like a guinea pig. They were just giving me whatever they wanted to see if it worked. And if it didn't work, I'd throw it up and I'd retry again. And so that's what they did. About the next day, so it was like the 22nd, around 2 o'clock, I end up feeling like I should go home. So I go home. And I'm miserable. One, because with the brain injury I have, I already feel out of it, right? I already feel like I'm on drugs when I'm not. So when you med me up, RIP to the killer. So all I'm on is oxycodone, but I'm also on acetaminophen. Those two mixed, and you know what that makes, Percocet. So I'm just sitting here trying to chill. The oxycodone, if I don't take the pain medicine, I'm in a lot of pain. But when I take them, I'm nauseous as hell. So I was all nauseous. Keep throwing up. So I try and get over it. The 24th, is Christmas Eve. We have everybody come over for Christmas. I'm lit. Really lit. And sensory overload kicks in a little bit more just because also I'm very uncomfortable with how I'm feeling. Yeah, it's just not fun. So, yeah, Christmas comes and we go over to Laura's, who's my dad's girlfriend's house. And we're sitting there just chilling, I'm medicated like I have been for the past 4 days. And I need to put a new Band-Aid on. I'm not really worried about anything, but we're sitting there and normally I am not the type of person who just lays down when I'm at a party or something, like a Christmas party. No, honey, don't lay down on the couch, okay. So normally I'm not like that, alright? But I was like that, so that's how you could tell something was up with me. So I was totally like that. So, of course it's not gonna lower. So basically they were lay down, Sarah, you don't feel good. I'm like, okay, and then they're making food for me to eat, and I'm like, oh god, mom is nauseous as hell. I don't think I can. And god, this one still hurts to bend. But they were like, you guys, I have to tell you, I got some amazing books recently. Really amazing books. So I have videos to talk about. Okay, these are all the books I'm reading right now. Yeah, sorry, at once, but I'm gonna just move those out of the way. And I also got I've gotten things to start making a lot of tutorials with different things But yeah, so Christmas comes. Laura's parents come and leave, and I take medicine literally every hour on the hour, just for pain, to avoid blood clots, because they're thinking blood clots might be forming down here. So Christmas is over. I'm laying on the couch. I sleep on the couch at Laura's house, and I woke up around 3 o'clock, and I was just like, where am I? Like, my brain wasn't on my body. So I like freaked out, and I'm non-weight bearing on this leg, my right leg, just because that's where I got some of my meniscus cut off because it's so damaged, and then they stitched up the kind on the inside. So I'm non-weight bearing on this leg for a really long time, like months. But I didn't want to have to like bring my crutches over to Laura's, just because like that's a hassle. They're loud and like they fall over everywhere, and so I still had my cane from when I broke my pelvis, and I would use my cane to walk around. So I freaking bring my cane, because I'm not even going to be walking around a lot there as is. So I was like, I'm just going to bring my cane. I don't need my crutches. It's fine. But yeah, that was an accident. So I'm laying on the couch, and one of the things that they do is, I'm a very like, sensory overload is my middle name. So when I get in those moods, it's like anything will make me hyperventilate, anything will make me like go into a freaking coma, anything will make me have, I don't know. I can't do this stuff anymore. Like I've been in and out of hospitals too much. I've already had 2 prior to this. Now I have another one. Like I just broke my pelvis, you know, so I'm kind of like, I'm done with hospitals. The smell in the air makes me nauseous, so I'm like, just help a sister, like, God. Like, when I go in there, I just want them to inject me with whatever they want, so I just feel fine. Like, that's all I wanted. So I wake up at, like, 3 o'clock, and it's time for some more medicine, and I'm on oxycodone, and that is not fun. So I go in, and then I take it, and then I go back to sleep, and I wake up in, like, an hour, and I'm very, very disoriented. I don't know where I am. I can't walk. I can't breathe. My chest had really bad pain right here. My fingertips were tingling. And so I managed to try and get up, go into my dad's room, and I just yelled his name. I was like, Dad. And he's like, what? I was like, I'm not doing okay. And then I turned around and like went and laid down, and I was like, oh my God, I'm dying. So at the hospital, because I wasn't supposed to spend the night at the ER, you know, on the 21st, and I did. While they were there, they would give me like a bunch of these ketchup containers, you know, those little things that you fill up with ketchup. They give you little ketchup squirters, but of course there's no ketchup in it. Like, damn, you trying to give me heartburn? Like, acid reflexes? No, not right now. So they just get an empty little ketchup packet, not a packet, you know what I mean? Okay, a little ketchup container that you fill in and take it back. And they would put some gauze in it, and they would dip a bunch of essential oils in them. And every time, like, I'd start, or just like, oh my God, help me, or shaking or anything, they'd like shove these ketchup packets on my nose and lift my head back, and I'd like, the smell, I'm not kidding you, would like hypnotize me, and I would like not be nauseous anymore, and I'd pass out. It was so weird. So it felt like chloroform. I'm just kidding. But then, yeah, so we were trying to do that last night. Like, I had the whole freaking container like this the whole entire time. And I like we end up going to the emergency room because like, I'm hyperventilating. My body's going into shock. Before, where my hands lock up like this and like turn purple, and that's what started happening. So I was like, Dad, it's doing that again. Like, we gotta go. So we go to the emergency room, and of course, are nurses ever urgent? Like, or are they just very calm? Like, oh, are you okay? And I'm like throwing up all over myself. I have blood dripping from my eyes, and I'm peeing myself. You're asking me if I'm okay. So I'm like, I can't talk. I'm like, you're gonna get hit by me, so I'm just gonna be quiet. So then they're like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I like can't breathe. I'm throwing up. I'm really breathing really fast. My heart rate is going crazy. I'm giving myself an anxiety attack. I can't calm down. And so that's when I started hyperventilating, and I was like, and my hands got stuck. And I showed it to the nurse. I was like, do something about it. And he's like, you need to calm down. And I'm like, whew, give me a needle so I could just end this. So then I was just like, I don't even know. I like passed out. woke up in a bed. They ended up telling, okay, so I already told them that I was throwing up and completely nauseous, but what do? They tell me that they're just going to give me pills. It's like they can't put me in an IV like they did the last time. They can't inject me through IV medicine this time, so let's make her swallow pills when she throws up everything that touches her mouth. So I literally looked at him while I swallowed it, and I go, all right, watch me throw it up. I was being such a brat, but you guys, come on. And so I threw it up. And I threw up, and I threw up, and I threw up, and I was projectile vomiting, like The Exorcist type stuff. And I was just like, and it was just, and I was like, and it didn't stop. And I was like, I couldn't catch my breath while I was throwing up either, so then I'm like, my eyes are watering, and I'm like squeezing onto the pillow as hard as I can because my stomach's turning inside out, and I'm like puking up my stomach, you know, it's just inching up my body. And then he comes in and he goes, here, give me the bag. And then he takes the bag from me while I'm like still throwing up. And my guy's like, do you want a drink of water? Because I just puked out my nose. My throat is covered in freaking acid. Like, yeah, I'd like a drink of water, at least to swish my mouth out. So I grabbed the cup, and as I went like this, the doctor rips it from me. No eating or drinking until you're done throwing up. I was like, oh, you are asking for it. So then the nurse comes in, and this was really funny because I'm literally sitting there. I have an oxygen mask on, like over my whole entire face. It's not even just one of those things, because I'm telling them, like, you guys, I'm dying. You may not believe me, but you need to save me and give me some oxygen. So they put oxygen over me, and yeah, and then gave me a shot. I wonder if I have a bruise. Bet not. Just a little shot right there. That shot hurt so bad. It was like, okay, so when I was in rehab, and when I had my external fixator in, they used to give me these blood thinner shots at like 5 o'clock in the morning, like right on my stomach, and I have so many little scars from them. I can show you, but that was the worst burning sensation underneath your skin that I could ever explain. So he does it on this arm. It's not a blood thinner or anything. It's like nausea medicine, or who knows what they're giving me now. Anything to shut me up. So then he like gives it to me, and it feels like somebody just punched me in the arm, and I'm like, and I was like, ow, because it hurt. And so, freaking, then they ended up sending me home. And here I am, I'm home. Still got my little band on. I hopped out the bando. But, yeah. So now I'm at home. They switched up my medication, changed it. But yeah, this is what my knees look like. I'll give you a close-up. Yeah, so people are like, oh, you've fallen off. Like, you fell off YouTube. It's like, shut up. Okay, so it's like upside down, but... Alright, so... it's like real bruised right here, and that's where they were checking for blood clots, because it's like really strangely bruised. Probably doesn't make any sense, but yeah. So they were checking for blood clots on this leg. We had to put band-aids over these ones because like they're still oozing blood, which they're not supposed to, but you know, nothing ever goes right with Sarah. That was another one that's like just oozing like crazy. Sorry, I don't know how to like focus this in. There's that one. Oh, that's a nice... oh, look at that quality. Look at that beautiful quality. This are stitches. So I have like little stitches coming out right here. Sorry if this is really gruesome. My bad. And then I did have, I don't know why it's this discolored, like... but this scar right here, like they drew a blue Sharpie line down my leg on my old scar because they already ruptured my freaking knee, this one. And then they just reopened it. And then that one started oozing, so I did have a band-aid over it a little bit. But yeah, the discoloration only runs through the side. There's some in the back of my knee a little bit on this side. But it's mostly just like all down there. And I'm not supposed to walk, so if you guys are curious, I'm going to be trying to make videos as much as I can. I have stuff that I want to review. I really want to do a makeup look where I just use these. They are the Meet Matte Hues, the Balm. They're long-lasting liquid lipsticks, and I already used one when everybody came over for Christmas Eve, and I really liked it. So this is like a video that I'm going to have, so look forward to this one. It's just going to be, I think I'm going to have just a full face of makeup and just test color on these different colors, have some cool music in the background, just mellow, you know, because Sarah's not mellow right now. I also received a beautiful box. I know you guys are happy with the Glam Dolls makeup because they are vegan and cruelty free. So I went out and was like, yo, they're paraben free. Like, what all are these? There's no chemicals, there's no nothing. So I got a whole nother new box of all different types of makeup to try out. I mean, we're talking, we've got some bronzer and we have some new concealer. And there's this, I don't know what this is. Some mascara. Ooh, I'm so excited. So yeah, I mean, I've got stuff planned. Don't worry, I didn't fall off anywhere. I just had to get cut open for a little bit one more time. It won't be one more time. This happens to me every year. And let me know if you guys want me to do like a video all about my injuries, because I'm so kidding. I can't go a year without being like cut open. I can't. I don't know what it is. So, and they're not just little injuries. It's like rupturing things, breaking your pelvis. And then also, in my next video that I want to do a question and answers video, because since I did my first question and answers video, I have gained some more subscribers. And so yeah, and it's a video that I've wanted to do just so you guys can ask me questions, get to know me better, more specifically. So if you guys would like to leave any comments in the description box, that'll be nice. So I could do a little question and answers. I feel like that would be a little bit more easier too, because like I can't walk. So I mean, it's gonna be like me sitting here or trying to sit somewhere with my legs propped up by my vanity trying to do my makeup. So like it's gonna be a little bit interesting. But yes, I just wanted to kind of like give y'all an update. Like, yo, I'm not dead, but I kind of am. So yeah, and again, I want to do question and answer. I really do. And so many people like ask me to, but no one asks me questions. So I was like, okay, in my next video, I will make it a point for me to say, yo, ask me questions. But yeah, other than that, I'm kicked up with my feet up. I'm on the top floor, my feet up. And one more. You know I got you. So yeah, I don't feel very good. If I'm on a lot of medicine. I mean, look at my knees. Like, good God. Yeah. So if you have me doing some funny comments, you know why. And if you say something rude to me and I say something rude back, you know why. And I think that's another silly thing, is a bunch of people get so surprised when I reply back. Guys, I reply back to anybody. Good, bad, happy, sad, needs help, doesn't need help, thinks I'm crazy, thinks I'm sane. I'm gonna reply back. So like, don't flatter yourself when I, you know, reply back and you're like, oh my God, you only reply to negative comments. It's like, no, this was the first one that popped up in my email. Yeah, the comments are getting out of there. Like, there's a lot of nasty people out there, you guys. Like, I can tell you that much. Nasty little kids. But, yeah. Don't let anything harsh and mellow. Except surgery. That's, like, allowed to kind of mess with your everything, your energy. But when it comes to other humans, don't let that happen. And that's something I'm still working on. I'm still working on how to talk to 300,000 people and make everybody still calm. But, you know, that's kind of hard because different strokes for different folks. And so yeah, just know that's like what I have to also keep in mind when I'm making my talking videos, is it's like I have 300,000 people who I'm trying to speak to and like not make anybody feel sad, not make anybody think I'm someone I'm not make them, you know, turn against me because of one little sentence I said in a video or like things like that. I don't know, I just want you guys to understand my talking videos, they're just me blabbling. I'm not gonna edit. Of course I'm going to edit. If it's an hour long, I'm going to edit it down to like 45 minutes. But I mean, I try to not like make it scripted. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to speak from the soul. So that means I'm not really filtered. And I mean, I could, of course, sit down, write a list, note to note, and make it very professional. But like, you know, I'm not about that. Like, we got to have fun. You got to just live life. So yeah, I just wanted to come in here, make a short video. It's not short, it's 21 minutes. Sorry. But it was like a little story time slash what's going on slash what to look forward to slash please leave me questions for a Q&A. Yeah, so please you guys stay positive. Get ready for the new year. Don't, like, I don't know, so many people make it such a big deal, like, leave 2016 in the past. Like, you have a hard time leaving 2011 in the past, so but yes, I hope you all have an amazing New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Light me some fireworks. I can't listen to them because my brain will, yeah, go into a spasm. But yes, I just wanted to thank everybody who has been subscribing me and leaving me the amazing comments. They really help at times like these where I'm a little bit under the weather. But you know me, I'm going to try to just find the fun out of it all. So I'm still going to be recording videos. It may be a little hard. I'm sorry, like I'm on medication, a bunch. So if I seem out of it, I'm out of it. Like, sorry. But that's another thing I kind of just wanted to say, because so many people love to assume like my state of mind when I'm making my videos. And I'm not in my normal state of mind right now. So if throughout these next couple videos I seem, it's just because a girl's trying to still enjoy doing makeup while she's recovering from surgery. So I just hope everybody had amazing holidays, whichever ones you decided to celebrate or didn't decide to celebrate. I hope you had an amazing weekend. And yes, thanks you guys. You're awesome.